Everybody, welcome back to MagiVale with me, Sid, and yeah, just myself and is Lansadi Potter on. I'm sure I mispronounced that, or maybe I pronounced it right. You know, strange things have happened. Let's start off with what's happened since last time. So the tree farm doing brilliant. So I logged on today, and I've done a fair bit of building and stuff around the place, and wait for it. You're not going to make the noise now. This thing. So I'm up here, and the most horrendous, dreadful sound known to mankind starts. And I recognise the sound immediately because it's a prank that anybody on a server with Twilight Forest has done to somebody. Cicada, or cicada. Thank you. You've seen how far I had to dig down to find the damn thing. Yes. So, anyway, there was that. And then, let me just quickly fill a bit of this and I'll do the rest off camera. After that, the other thing we spotted when we came on was, how do I put it? Well, this over here. This little came out the door. Oh, what is this? Garlic. Real vampires don't sparkle. Well, clearly that is a reference to Twilight vampires, the most obnoxious offence to humankind ever. And someone's left some garlic out here. I don't know who it is. There's no clue. But thanks. So yeah, the build is coming on. I've started on the next floor, and I've got this. This is my little under walkway area. We can walk up to this is the entrance, which goes into the ugliest place in the world. This is my sheep. No, this I didn't even know this was here. This is the first mid-level garden. And then we're going to continue up, and we've got this going on. So we're getting there, but clay is a problem. And I have been, well, we've got the Ender Flames going. We've got a reasonable amount of mana from the charcoal we've chucked in, and I have just cooked some more wood because the wood farm is full. And yes, so we do need to automate that at some point, but for the time being we can just give that another couple of stacks of charcoal and set it on its way. So the way obviously I'm playing this, as I've said, this is my relaxation mod. This is what I am doing to oh dear, we've not seen it before ever. No. So I'm kind of just coming on building it and just doing what I fancy, and the way I am trying to use the magic mods is more as a specific tool to solve a specific problem than just doing it. Now, how do I put this another way? Your typical magic mod pack will have someone pushing as far as possible, as fast as possible, to get to the end game items. And I don't really want to do that. I just want to build and enjoy and have a bit of a laugh and come up with some, you know, interesting designs. I mean, I've been taking more risks playing this server than I would normally do. You know, I go down a cave and it's like, oh, something down there, and off I go. Whereas when I'm playing more, air quotes, seriously, I tend to be a little bit more cautious. So yeah, Where is this going, you're asking? Because of course I'm waffling, which is quite normal for me. Well, I'll tell you where it's going. It is going to using currently Britannia to get the Clayconia to get the clay to build the house, because the clay is the stumbling block. So from up here we're going to have some stairs go down. We're going to have a mezzanine here, possibly mezzanine that does that, I don't know yet. This is going to obviously, as I say, go up. But we need to look at getting a Clayconia up and running. Now the Clayconia is needs a rune. Oh, crap, we need a runic altar. Damn. It's not an expensive rune, but it's still a rune. Cyan, light grey, dark grey, and that. So I need 3 mana steel, a stone, a block of coal, and a mushroom. Let's see what we've got. Well, before we do that, we need to have a look at the altar, don't we? Altar. So the runic altar is a mana pearl and living rock. Yeah, that's fine. Not a problem. We can definitely do that. I probably want to get another mana spreader going as well there. So I may need to get some more living wood. I've got the pool. Have I got a pearl? I should have a pearl. I've got plenty of pearls. Yes. Go away, cicada. We don't want you here. I'm just checking if I've got any more living wood kicking around the place. I know. I think I'm fairly certain. Yes, I've got those. That's good. Let me fill this hole in. Get some stuff together, and I'll go and grab some sand as well, and we'll get all this lot underway. But I think the first thing to do is just to fill in my hole. So, all right, we're a little bit on. I've been getting stuff together while I've been away. We're being an awesome sport. This is a projectile prosperity, mining power prosperity with effect and feather touch. So how many effects is that on? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I may have some issues making that for the time being, but thank you very much. We'll leave that there for the time being. Partially because my altar will do, I think, probably about 8 effects at the moment, but not a problem. And I haven't got the other stuff to do that yet. But yes, anyway, we've got the runic. Got the prunic altar. We have got the mana spreader. This is again temporary. So the Clayconia requires a mystical grey and a mystical grey, a grey and a grey mana petal. It also requires a cyan, a 3 light grey, of which 2 are mystical. So we'll go and chuck. We'll try that again, shall we? Chuck those in. We'll go and dispense ourselves with just one of those. But before we can do that, we need to do the Rune of Earth. Now, Rune of Earth is 3 mana steel, a mushroom, a block of coal, and a block of stone. Yep, that should all be good, and some mana. And the world should be, all things being equal, a good and happy place. I mean, these 4 little things are actually working surprisingly well. And, you know, with that tree farm, we'll never be short of charcoal. What I do need to do is automate it somehow. So I was thinking we could use ender storage chests wherever they've gone, over there, but I will need to get blaze rods to do that. And and maybe exo flames to cook the mana. Oh, get done. Right, so we need one of those. Let me get rid of that. And yes, I know this is early doors. My chests are a mess, but I'm relaxing, and when I relax, chests get messy. And certainly this will make life certainly more relaxing than things as it. And I haven't decided exactly. Where's my bucket? How I want to. I mean, I'm building the house, and as you know, we're going ultra modern, as we said we were going to do. So a rune of earth, 2 of those, 1 of those, 1 of those, 1 of those, 1 of those, and that. Clayconia, lovely. So that's things. But whether I want to build most of my kind of this stuff in there, whether I want to do something different, well, that is an entirely different ball game. Now, you should be bound to that mana pool. You are. Didn't really have much time to go and grab a lot of sand, but you can just spam the sand down and clay for days. As I say, I do have one advantage, and that is I live very, very close to a desert. So as long as we can get mana, and we probably want to get the exo flame going there as well, don't we? Realistically, that sheep is loving my house. So yeah, we have got the desert just over there, so that's, as I say, well, very, very handy. So that's probably the next thing we need to do, is grab a whole load of sand, make a whole load of clay, cook a whole load of clay, dye a whole load of clay, build a whole load of house. 3 stories I think this is going to be, probably on that one. This is going to be the top floor for this one, and that's going to be a single story there. And yeah, it's going to be interesting. Especially once I start decorating these areas and illuminating them properly, because obviously they're not lit up very well at the moment, and this is just like a little terrarium under the stairs. I do like this for a magical staircase. I think it does work well. But yeah, so I'm going to continue onwards. I'm going to grab a whole load of sand, get that converted to clay, cook the clay, stain the clay, build the house, and I will be back again when I'm back. Okay, just a very quick thing. I've got a big pile of sand. I just wanted to try this. I thought I'll record it because it could be interesting to watch. I picked up the Clayconia, and well, that's one way of doing it. I've got to think of a way to try and automate this, because it is a bit of a bind having to place the sand to get it to convert. I mean, it's not as much of a bind. It's not so much of a bind, but sorry, getting distracted there by things. But yeah, it's a bit of a bind, shall we say? But this works. It's raining clay. Anyway, back in. Oh right, I've done a little bit more. The Clayconia is working, but it's slow. It is slow going to get. You know, you're looking at 8 stacks of sand. Place 8 stacks of sand to get 2 stacks of clay. So we've built this bit on. I'm kind of working around, but I really want to automate the Clayconia, because that bit is painfully painful, shall we say. So first thing we're going to need is a couple of redstone roots. I also need to get, well, we need 1 redstone root, but I also need just to, if I've got a spot somewhere. I need to sort my inventory badly. I've made a Rune of Air, and we are going to start off with, I need a couple of seeds. Seeds. 1, 2. We're going to start off with a hopper hock. And then we're going to do a Ranuncarpus, is the next flower. We need a couple. Couple of flowers for this automation to work. So, bucket, thank you. And plop, in you go. So, hopper hock is a grey mana petal, light grey mana petal, grey petal, light grey petal, 1 redstone. I think it's the Rune of Air and a seed. It is. Good. The other one we need is the Ranuncarpus, which is 2 orange mana petals and a red mana petal, and then the rest ordinary petals. I've got all the petals, and I've got the Rune of Earth and the redstone root, so all we need to do is just mana petal these up, and we should be good. Is the theory. So did I say 2 orange mana petals? I did. So split that and drop them. Thank you. And 1 of those. So that should be everything we need for the Ranuncarpus. Well, everything we need for the flower anyway. And then we need to work on some. Again, I'm going to be sticking it outside temporarily because it is just a temporary structure to solve this immediate problem. But we've got an orange, 2 of those, 1 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 of those, and that gives us our Ranuncarpus, which is excellent. And if you've not used the Ranuncarpus will place blocks in the world. The hopper hock will pick things up. So what I want is another open. Basically, I want this setup again, almost over near the clay conia. So we're going to need another open crate, which is going to require. Have I got any more loot? I've got the living wood. Haven't I got any more living wood planks kicking around? Anyway, 1. Well, it's better than a kick in the chops. I need 7 anyway, don't I? So yeah, it doesn't really matter. Pop that living wood away for now. So yeah. Again, another open crate. I could do with a stick actually. I wonder whether can you just make ordinary sticks out of this? You can't, surprisingly. Okay, that's fine. Oh, not that chest. That chest. Give me sticks then. Right. Grab that and a piece of redstone. I think that's over here. As I say, my inventory desperately needs sorting. Just need 1 redstone torch. Okay, we got that. We're going to need a hopper and a chest and some more redstone. We also need sticks, and I'm going to need a piece of leather. Hopefully, there's a piece of leather somewhere. Maybe. Let me just grab the stuff we need, and I'll be right. Alright, so what we're going to do is we are going to just dig that up there for starters, and we are going to place a little bit of living wood there. Exciting, huh? And then we're going to put a hopper hock down here, and the hopper hock is going to be next to a chest. The chest is going to have an item frame on it, and we'll get this piece of clay and pop that in the item frame. So that will basically say the hopper hock can only pick up clay. Then what we need is, let's just do this, say, about here. And we're going to place another piece of living wood. And this is to link this over there. and then we're going to put that with the Ranan Carpus on it. And basically, if I throw that on the ground, eventually oops, that's not what I wanted to do. You throw the sand down, it's not going to be the fastest thing in the world, but at least it's automatic. I can be getting on with other stuff while I'm doing it. So that is that. And we then need to go and place directly, well, it doesn't have to be directly, it can be anywhere near. So we'll pop you here, and we will stick a redstone torch, actually we'll do it behind. And we don't actually need the redstone torch for this particular thing. What am I doing? The redstone torch on an open crate will basically say don't pick, the hopper hog is not to pick anything up for 10 seconds that's been dropped by the open crate, but because we're filtering and we're dropping sand, we're going to be dropping sand down here, and that's picking up, it can only pick up clay. That shouldn't be a problem. What do we need? We need another pressure plate. Bang bang, in you go, like so. And then finally what we need to do is take, how do I want to do this? I don't really want a repeater if I can avoid it. So again, temporary measure, doesn't really matter too much, but what we can do is I'll just use a bit of marble, and we'll go like that, and I could use another bit of dirt, bang, just to bring the signal round, and then we'll take our redstone and go around here. Well, we don't need to go around there, do we? Of course. Up like that. And if I then go and place you in there, eventually, oh no, that's not going to work. No, stop it. We need to position you, because basically the Ranan Carpus is reacting to that redstone signal. Let's put you there. And there we go. That's automatic clay. Let me step away from that, just go and grab some more sand, stock it up, and it's good to run from now to eternity, really. It will just run completely automatically in the background. It's a bit annoying, you know, it's got the annoying pressure plate sound and all of that kind of thing, but that will do the trick. And obviously we could use more Ranan Carpus, for example, and have them putting down multiples around it, but that's fine, because obviously I'm going to be building and stuff while we're working on that. So yeah, that's automatic clay production. The only thing we haven't got now is automatic sand, which yeah, a bit more of a pain to do. In fact, I haven't come up with a way to do it. That's how much of a pain it is. But yeah, we're getting there. It is slow going, but obviously when you choose to build in a material such as clay, it's going to be a pain in the backside. So yeah, I'll let this clay machine run for a while, and I will see you again in a little while. Right, well, I've been working on the house for quite a while, it seems now, but I find myself in need of some flooring material. I've already done one lot of this, testing it out, because obviously don't want to didn't want to go, hey, look at this, guys, and then it not work. Yeah, now obsidian, obviously normally you need diamond to mine obsidian, and if you look, I cannot even dent it with this spell without the mining power. Pro tip, chisel it. and just chisel it all up in situ. Oops, didn't really want to do that. Come on, pig, shift. And you can mine it with a non-powered up dig spell. Now it was Isenlani, I think is, I'm not sure that's how to pronounce the name. On the server pointed out that to us, so yeah, useful little tip there. And of course, my usual method of digging obsidian is to things. It seems to consume quite a bit of power when you dig, so I don't know whether it's actually recognizing the fact that this is not like dirt. It's obviously something that requires a little bit more oomph to dig, but yeah, it's very, very useful. And you'll see what I want to use this for. This is why I automatically put the water in, by the way, because then any obsidian it comes across in its travels automatically gets converted back over to things. Oh, what are you? Oh, I'll have some clover. Clover will look nice in my garden. And yeah, just little useful trick. I say, you can tell I've gone through my mining power there way faster than I should have done. But it doesn't matter because we've got lots and lots of obsidian. What are we at now? Nearly a stack. Cool. Hello? I hear you. You rascally cheeky spider, you. Tracking me through the ground, obviously because it's a spider and it can sense vibration, I think. Well, that's as good an explanation as any, isn't it? Right, should I grab that coal? Not much point, I've got charcoal for days now. So yeah, we're not actually that far away from the house, but now there are very, very few sources of open source lava around here. So yeah, let me show you what we've been up to anyway while we're here. So obviously that's doing well. Oh, where are we? Yes, Zardas, Exardus. I've got no idea. Anything begins with a Z or Z, or I mean, I would say a Z. I'm British. I think Americans would say Z. Correct me if I'm wrong. Obviously, being British, I don't speak American. But yeah, so we've got the walls in on this. This is a huge picture wall of glass. This goes up, no ceiling. We've got walls in down here, no floor. Doors in there, doors in here. No doors here. This is raised up, so this is half slabbed. So in theory, I've got to put this to test. Mobs should not be able to climb over this. So the deck out here is it should be pretty safe. Now I went for, and these are really difficult to see, obsidian tiles. There we go. Let me just get the other one as well. There we go. 55 obsidian tiles. I just wanted something a different colour that, you know, really did not blend in nicely with everything, and I want to do the same with these. Now down there, that's going to be my hot tub room, I think. Might be the kitchen actually, I don't know yet. It will be something. And then this here down there also wants to be these tiles. Or does it? Does it want to be good question. Let me just have a... See, I was thinking about continuing this all the way out, but I actually think I want to try a different texture for the deck to the obsidian. So, and of course the obsidian will be handy because I need to make another portal soon, so always a bonus. But, oh, are you out of sand? Have you done all right? Oh, yeah, we've got another whole batch of clay ready. I've got best part of 3 stacks now, so take that. Now, what texture would we use for Yeah, sandstone might work, but I'm never keen on these. I think they're too in your face. Diorite might have worked, but I don't think I have any. We'll have a think about that. Oh, and here we go. It's getting night time already. So yeah, I think that dividing line needs to be the cyan stained clay between the two. And then obviously we need to get a roof on there. Hopefully a roof on all of these bits eventually, but I don't think they're quite as critical. What we don't want is things being able to, well, alright, spiders. Spiders been able to climb in. But it's starting to get there. I also need to think about lighting, how I'm going to light this. You know, whether I'm going to use magical lighting or decocraft lighting or crayfish lighting. You know, there's quite a few options, and which reminds me, I wanted to try something on a couple of windows as well that I was thinking about. So Mr. Crayfish's furniture mod has blinds, so let me just get a dozen of those for now, because the stick's the cheapest chips, so it doesn't really matter, does it? But I was thinking that in some of the rooms it might look good to have I've got a full mana pool as well, which is pretty cool. It is for me anyway. No, probably not up here, but I was thinking maybe in here we could, well, let's try these, see what they look like, shall we? It's a shame that they don't merge. Don't like. Don't. I suppose if we were to have them like just Venetian blinds, so as if they were ready to go down, that might work. But it'd be nice if they were multi-block, so if I were to draw a line across here, a bit like... That's an interesting thought, isn't it, John? Well done for thinking of that one. Sorry, I just had a thought, if you hadn't gathered. There's one. How am I for timber? I haven't got a huge amount. Let me go and just try something out, and I will be... Well, the plan didn't work. It was I just wondered whether I could get the crayfish's things to go into a carpenter's block, but they didn't. They just stuck on the outside, so... Yeah. But I've got the two top garden areas done now. That's done. We got the deck. I put those in anyway. I think they actually do look quite nice, just as a little thing to kind of draw away from the hugeness of those windows to a degree. And let's just have a wander this way. Run out of clay again, but I've still got a whole load to process, so that's not a problem. Got a roof on. As I say, we've got this area here. This is probably, well, this has got no doors, and I don't think it's going to get any doors. The idea is that this will remain spawn proof, and the only thing that should be able to get up here is a spider, which I don't know whether it'll get through that or not. I think if it does, I'll live. Well, theory. Yeah, so this area is completely unlit and not spawn proof at the moment. This is lit up, and then up here we're going to have the other rooftop garden. Third level of this to go on. Down here, this is all done. Again, I'm not too worried because hopefully nothing can get in through these doors. If it does, then it does, you know. But I do like the effect of these stairs. That's quite nice. And as I say, these don't look completely out of place. They do look quite nice. It's a shame that you can't extend them down. I mean, obviously you can close them, but I don't want them closed. I just want them there for effect. So yeah. And again, the garden down here. Now, next episode we are going to have to go to the nether. There's no putting it off. Just about all the forms of lighting that we can do which look nice are going to require glowstone in one form or another. Even the most simple light spell is going to require a bit of glowstone. Now I've got enough to do that, but I haven't got enough to do any significant work. So we're going to have to pop to the Nether next episode. And yeah, this is coming together. Well, I think it's coming together nicely. I'm happy with it. So, as I say, it's a long time since I've done a modern build, so we'll see how it goes in the long run. But at the moment, we're just stabbed torches down everywhere. We need to get some greenery in and some decoration, but that's all for the future. Of course, that's only half of this, because this is MagiVale, so we do need to get an area where we can do magic and store our stuff and all of the other stuff. Obviously this is just a build, this is my home, and I'm thinking that we're going to do that subterranean underneath, and we'll try and come up with some kind of clever way. I'm wondering whether that should be, maybe it should, but yeah, happy enough with it. Anyway guys, thank you very much for watching as usual, and until next time, I will see you soon. Bye.